when I was in the courtroom and I see they look at me and they give this, I think you would call it the perfect smile. At the moment, I felt that like I could get them 1 second. I think I could kill them with my bare hand. It's hard for you as a mother to say, like, I will let go because you cannot let go. It's something you keep seeing in your head.
It's been 5 years that 50-year-old Shirley Mai has been living with the death of her 18-year-old daughter, Kiona Ara. Kiona was brutally murdered and her body was found in a dump site on the outskirts of Belmopan. And last month, the two men accused of her murder, 27-year-old Jaime Patnit and 25-year-old Shaylon Santos, who were charged exactly 5 years ago today, were found not guilty. And Mai told us today via Zoom that she knew in her gut that she wouldn't get justice for her daughter, despite assurances from the police department. And then she had to watch in real time how Kiona's case fell apart.
From the beginning, I was in that courtroom from the start to the end, and I knew the case was going somewhere where only God can bring it back. Because the file started to go missing, I went back to the police station. I spoke to a high-ranking officer and I told him this is what's going on and this is what's happening. This is what's taking place. He said, Miss Mai, he said, do you trust the police department? I said, yes. He said, well, there's no way those guys can work. He said, we have strong and solid evidence that can convict those guys.
But then the key evidence, a recording of the main witness's statement, went missing, and Mai lost hope, especially since the witness had recanted the statement.
The owner of the house, when the case was going on, she gave 5 statements. And the 5 statement, the five statement is saying that when she went back to the house, the Clorox was, the house was smell of strong Clorox coming from the bathroom. The rug was changed, the curtain was changed, and then she went back and she said that, oh, I already gave those evidence because the police, they threatened me to revoke my Supreme Court bail. So that's why she said that.
And all of this culminated into the not guilty verdict, passed down on February 23rd. And for the past 21 days, Mai says she has been trying to get an audience with the DPP to no avail. She says that she can't give up just yet and is asking for support from the public in any form, financially, morally, or just some advice on what she can do.
As a mother, a single mother, you only could come up with ideas, but you know you need the support. Because then, like as I said, if father passed away in 2000, so Kiona was 4 years old, and I was the one that was putting her through high school. She was about to graduate June. It's hard, and now you will tell me the case done, I find the guy not guilty, and that's at the end of the world. Not for me.
But while Mai continues her fight, old wounds were ripped open after the not guilty verdict. And while those men are free to roam the streets, Mai said she lives in a prison of paranoia.
And I always make sure my phone have credit, and I call my kids every minute. I want to know if they're okay. When I go to sleep at night, I try to secure the house the best I could. When I'm working in the night, I call them and I tell them, make sure the house lock up. Like, it's a fear you're living in. And I just wish it stopped. I wake up in the morning and like, Kiona's room was next to mine. And I would wish I could just see her back in her room. I wish I never heard she get killed in this manner because she wasn't sick. She wasn't a sickly child. She was healthy one. And I wish I could sit on the veranda and see that big smile come running through my yard from school in the evening. But then you can only wish. At least them don't stab her. They be done slit the throat. At least they could have been left her right in at the house and gone about the business. They never had to took her to that garbage dump. They never had to burn her. That the part where I wish I never even went to the morgue to say identify her, because then that the two pieces that stood out in our head now, that the morgue, the judge was saying, we find you not guilty. Then today, if I could have just get somebody who could go in on my head, I erase it out. But it's hard because you cannot take it out, you cannot erase it. You all time to see the morgue, you all time to see this body, this sleep piece of thing where like burn up like some meat were left from a grill, like what I said before, that like you forget you made the barbecue, then you made the party, and when you come back and check on the meat, this that will happen to it.
Mai believes her daughter was killed because she was a witness in another case, and not because of jealousy like the police had initially thought. Courtney Menzies, 7 News.